Well, there's some people out there that are very unhappy with those of us taking a little bit of amusement in the problems that the House of the Mouse is having right now. Many of us laughing, just having a good time. It's honestly more entertaining than anything in a theater right now. Laughing at Disney. Disney has failed on almost every front imaginable this year, and it's been quite comical. Wish, a movie that celebrates 100 years of Disney, ends up falling flat on its face. I think that's kind of funny. But not everybody agrees. Ethan Page says, to all so-called animation fans, what the heck is wrong with you? You just ruined a famous studio's 100th anniversary and only point and laugh like arrogant jerks. Have you no shame at all? Justice for Wish. Now, I don't know. This could be a troll. Tough to tell sometimes. Here's another one. Sky Roberts says, so what do people want from Disney? Every single movie seems to be struggling at the box office, even if it's a high-quality film. Is it because of Disney Plus? Or does right-wing political aisle just hate Disney now? Notice how it's not just a person who is maybe sick of garbage movies and shows from Disney. No. The only way someone could possibly not like Disney is if they were right-wing. It's not just, I don't like Disney. No. Oh, you must be a right-winger every time. So this is now the latest spin. Let's call everybody a right-winger just because they don't like Disney. And then you have the media freaking out, trying to kind of come up with some excuses to why Disney is having such a hard time. Never, ever touching on the real issues with them. Always looking at outside problems. Oh, it's because of the coof. Oh, it's because people just don't want to go to the theaters anymore. Even though they show up for Five Nights at Freddy's, Mario, Barbie, Dune, Guardians of the Galaxy 3. They go to movies. They just don't want to go to these movies because they're shit. It's just funny to me. How could you deny, you cannot deny that people are still willing to go to the theaters. Even Godzilla vs. Kong, which came out when you still had to wear a mask in the theater. At least they told you were supposed to. That movie did pretty damn good, and that movie was on Disney, or not Disney Plus, HBO Max or whatever they're calling it now. Day one with the theater. And it made a profit at the theater. So don't sit here and tell me that it's because no one wants to go to the theaters anymore. That's not the problem. The problem is Disney. The problem is that Disney has lost a family. Disney has a rot inside of their company that they need to get rid of. And they refuse to do it. And they're kind of almost in an unfixable position unless they are willing to take some hit pieces and fire a lot of people. But it's funny to me. All these articles come out, and they never even dare to touch on the real reason that this might be Disney's fault internally. It's always some kind of outside factor. Every single time. That's how you know these people are in their pocket. Because they never point the finger. It's not just Disney. Other studios have also suffered setbacks in this post-pandemic world, says Jeff Bach. It's funny to me. They say, oh, well, other studios have suffered setbacks. But, you have Barbie, which has made so much money this year. It's almost crazy how much money it's made. Mario made a ton of money. People are willing to go to theaters. Look at this. They have it right here. When Barbie came out, don't forget that Oppenheimer came out at the same time. And while Oppenheimer didn't make $1.4 billion, it still made almost $1 billion, $950 million. Okay? You have 3 big movies this year that have came out. People were willing to go see them. Guardians of the Galaxy made a lot of money. People are willing to go to the theaters. The problem is they don't want to go see garbage. They want to go see a movie that they know is going to be good, and it's not a waste of their money and time. Everything Disney puts out has the message front and center, and it's never part of their discussions. That couldn't possibly be one of the reasons why Disney is having such a problem. That's not possible. Just there's no way. Even forgetting that because, well, it came out at the end of 2022. Avatar 2 made a ton of money, surprisingly, at least to me. I don't get the hype there, but whatever. If you enjoy it, happy for you. That movie did well, even though Disney really had nothing to do with that movie other than acquiring it. People were willing to go see that movie. They never bring these things up. It's like, oh, things are down across the board. Well, maybe it's because most of these movies are pure trash. Pure trash. And nobody wants to watch them. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comments. What are your thoughts on this? I'd like to hear from you. Also, if you would please subscribe, like the video, share the video, hit that notification bell. Check out my Rumble and my locals, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my locals.